Again, thank you so much for joining us on our 28th Technical Advisory Committee meeting for the Vincent Thomas Bridge Deck Replacement Project. My name is Diana Jimenez, Public Information Officer for Caltrans, and we'd like to begin with attendance. So when I call your name, please let us know the agency you represent. So I will start it off with Andy Chen.
All right, guys, I was drinking water. This is Andy Chen. I'm a bridge construction senior for this project. Thank you. From Caltrans.
Thanks, Andy. Thank you. Wilfred Domingo.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Wilfred Domingo from Caltrans Office of Mobility Programs.
Thank you. Saeed Rutsari.
Hello, everyone. Saeed, City of Long Beach, traffic engineer.
Thank you. Alice Tyree.
Good afternoon, Alice Tyree, Chief Executive Liaison, District 7, Caltrans.
Thank you. Jin Rong Wang.
Yes, Jin Rong Wang, Caltrans, Bridge Design.
Thank you. Rima Tabuleva.
Good afternoon, Rima Tebeleva, Caltrans Project Manager.
Thanks, Rima. Alex Brown.
Alex Brown, Caltrans.
Thank you. Andrew Sklarsh.
Good afternoon, Andrew Sklar, Sergeant, Los Angeles Port Police, Traffic Unit.
Thank you. Jeff Smith.
Hello, Jeff Smith with Skanska CEC Joint Venture, the CMGC contractor. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you, Jeff. Darren Wright.
Hi, Darren Wright, Port of Long Beach.
Thank you. Eric Morgan.
Good afternoon. Eric Morgan with the City of Los Angeles Emergency Management Department.
Thanks, Eric.
You're welcome.
Andrew Ross.
Good afternoon, everyone. Andrew Ross, LA County Public Works.
Thank you. Lisette Sepulveda.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm principal at the San Pedro Early Education Center.
Thank you. Maria Orozco.
Good afternoon, everyone. Maria Orozco, California Air Resources Board, attending on behalf of Aaron Shields, Diesel Enforcement Section Manager.
Thank you. Brian Fernandez.
Hi, I'm Brian Fernandez from LAUSD.
Thank you. Shane Weaver.
Good afternoon, Shane Weaver with Caltrans District 7 Governmental Affairs.
Thanks, Shane. Yvonne Ortiz.
Hi there, Yvonne Ortiz,
hello.
LAPD, Traffic Coordination Division.
Thank you and welcome.
Thank you.
Quan Tran.
Good afternoon, everyone. Quan Tran with LADOT Interagency Coordinator.
Thank you. Robert Caropino.
Yeah, I'm Rob Carpino, LA City Fire Department, our Marine Operations section, oversee the port fire operations.
Thank you. Sean Kearns.
Good afternoon, Sean Kearns with the Office of Congresswoman Nanette Barragan.
Thank you. Ken Young.
Good afternoon, Ken Young, Caltrans Office of District Traffic Manager.
Thanks, Ken. Christine Casey.
Christine Casey, Deputy Secretary for Free Policy of the California State Transportation.
Thank you. Osama Magala.
Good afternoon, Osama Megalla, Area Manager, Project Management, Caltrans.
Thanks, Osama. Brian Martinez.
Hello, Brian Martinez, attending on behalf of the Office of Senator Laura Richardson.
Thank you. Robert Loya.
Good afternoon, Robert Loya, Harbor Trucking Association.
Thank you, Robert. Salvador Madrigal.
Salvador Madrigal, Port of Long Beach.
Thank you. Nish Krishnamurthy.
Yeah, Nish Krishnamurthy, Air Quality Specialist at South Coast AQMD.
Thank you. Brian Caro. Brian Caro, can you hear us?
Yes, hi. Hi, good afternoon. Brian Carro, City of Long Beach, Public Works Traffic Engineering.
Thank you. Dr. Crystal Rule Chen.
Afternoon, everybody. Crystal Rule Chen with the California Resources Board. I'm the community liaison for our enforcement division for Wilmington, Carson, West Long Beach. Good to see everybody today. Thanks.
Thank you. Joaline? Joaline, can you hear us?
Hi, yes, good afternoon. This is Joalan Champanaria, Senior Transportation Engineer at LADOT. Thank you.
Thank you. Michael Watson?
Yeah, Michael Watson, Port of Long Beach Harbor Patrol.
Thank you. And Chris Hicks? Chris? Can you hear us, Chris?
Chris is muted. Yeah.
Yeah, he's muted. If you're speaking, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Is there anybody that I missed? Yeah, I think we got everybody, so I'll go ahead and share my screen now to get started on the presentation. Let me go from the top. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. So again, thank you so much for joining us on our 28th and final Technical Advisory Committee meeting for 2025. So for our agenda, we'll be going over our previous tech action items, overview of our December CAC. For the topics, we'll be talking about some upcoming closures of the Vincent Thomas Bridge, project schedule, a small recap of the Goods Movement stakeholder meeting from December 11th. We'll go over a project coordination map and give you some information about an upcoming Vincent Thomas Bridge construction field office. For the previous meeting action items, we uploaded the meeting minutes and recording to the project website, and we added an announcement section on our website to have the press releases we've sent recently regarding closures of the bridge. So that's available to view on our website right now. In regards to the previous CAC, we went over the recent other closures we had on the Vincent Thomas Bridge at the time, the project schedule, a recap of the October 29th Goods Movement stakeholder meeting, project coordination map, and we also talked about the Vincent Thomas Bridge construction field office that we'll talk about in this meeting. In regards to upcoming closures of the bridge, we will be having one directional closures tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. for maintenance operations. And then we have another closure we have is on Thursday. We'll be having a full bridge closure for structural inspection and survey work from 10:15 p.m. Thursday night, December 18th, to the following morning, December 19th at 6:45 a.m. So all lanes will reopen in the morning. And here's the press release that we sent out for that closure. And Sergeant Sklarch, I see your hand up.
Yeah, I was just going to say the 19th for Friday, that's just the one direction closure.
Yes,
the
it'll be
northbound
northbound.
47, but also closing the Harbor Boulevard on-ramp, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we did a social media post for it, but I'll do one more for that closure tomorrow, and then for the full bridge closure on Thursday.
I did see the announcement on the VTB project website. It was great. I really appreciate that. I think that's going to be helpful because in my notifications, I do reference that website. So that's good that they can get that. Just so that you know, on the 19th, we have a two cruise ship day. So we will have 2 cruise ships in at the San Pedro port, and having that on-ramp closed for the northbound 47 will negatively impact the Harbor and Swinford intersection. So if you want to get a general idea on what the intersection and Harbor Boulevard and surrounding area will look like on a 2 cruise ship day, and you want to come down and take a look, you'll see what it'll look like when the bridge is actually closed, when we do close it for construction.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know about that. And yeah, we'll continue to update the announcement section when we send press releases as well. So if you have any questions with that moving forward, feel free to reach out to me. And again, this is the press release we sent out a week ago that also shows the detour routes for the closure, the full closure on Thursday night. We've had similar closures like this in October, and we've heard from the field that there were minimal impacts to the closure. So hopefully the same thing happens this time. And now I'll pass it on to Rima for a quick project schedule update. Rima?
Thank you, Diana. Next, I think. So we have completed design and currently finalizing the paperwork for the construction contract with our contractor. Construction phase of the project will start later this month, but the field work will not begin until early March 2026, and it will start with pre-full closure work. So as I said, pre-full closure work is scheduled to begin in early March 2026, and it will be completed in fall of 2026. Pre-full closure will require one-directional night closures and possible one-directional weekend closures. Also, during that time, we will be resurfacing the two routes. It's scheduled for spring, summer 2026. Then the 16 months full closure will begin on November 1st, 2026, and will end in winter 27-28. The next phase will be the post-full closure, which begin in winter 27-28 and will be completed in winter 28-29. And the post-full closure also will require one-directional night closures and possible one-directional weekend closures. Thank you. Diana, next to you.
Rima. And now I'll go over a quick recap of the most recent Goods Movement stakeholder meeting from December 11th. So one of the topics discussed was regarding a request from the LA Fire Department. They requested an ambulance in case of any emergencies on Terminal Island during the bridge closure. Caltrans is going to host a pre-construction meeting and is planning on inviting port tenants to discuss any concerns. We also spoke about the TMP subcommittee coordinating with our headquarters IT on upcoming enhancements to QuickMap. Phase 1, which focuses on the website interface, began in October and is scheduled to go live next February. And Phase 2 will include enhancements to the QuickMap app and is planned for June 2026. And finally, the Port of Long Beach requested further discussion regarding traffic control officers, detours, and CCTV availability. And now I'll pass it on to Ken to go over the TMP subcommittee. Ken?
Thanks, Diana. In terms of traffic control officers, we have nothing. There's no changes. We still have 18 locations from the original 26. Again, this is an extensive effort in terms of collaboration. Through these meetings, through public hearings, through TMP task force meetings, we identified the needs of 26 to start off with, and then considered some of the constraints from the city and narrowed it down to the essential locations that would promote traffic flow during the 60-month closure for the most part along the detour route. There are some outliers in terms of intersection 17, which has some operational challenges, and intersection 18 at Drum Avenue, which has challenges related to truck travel, and a temporary signal will be placed there during construction and also upon completion of construction through another project. Next slide, please. In terms of CCTV cameras, we've added 3 locations as indicated in previous meetings along Alameda between Anaheim Street and the 405. Those are locations 21, 22, and 23 from between, more specifically, 223rd Street and north of PCH. In addition to what these are new CCTV cameras, when construction arises, we will be adding another 17 portable locations along the state highway system as well as speed detectors to better provide us with the ability to survey traffic and to remotely message motorists as they're driving along the impacted routes. And I think that's the end of my report.
Yes. Thank you, Ken. Now I'll pass it on to Wilfred Domingo to discuss our area projects, coordination map, and schedules. Wilfred?
Thank you, Diana. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is our latest project coordination map. I updated projects UVWX. The last time we had the CAC meeting, Rajiv from the Port of Long Beach mentioned that these projects belongs to the city of Long Beach. So last week, we had a quarterly meeting with the city of Long Beach, and we talked about this, and we told them to tell us if there's gonna be any detours or traffic handling that will be affecting our detours. So the ones that I'm talking about are the projects UVWX that belongs to the city of Long Beach. So Hopefully, nothing of this will interfere with our detours. So we're working with them. We're also working with the consultant for Project E. This is the Seaside Avenue Navy Way interchange project that on the SR47 interchange. So make sure that the last time that we had with the consultant, so far so good, and there's gonna be a minimal impact on their detours. We're also working with the Port of Long Beach in terms of Project S. This is the structural removal of the 10th and 9th Street overcrossing. So we found out that the demolition will be done by September of 2026. So this will be before the foreclosure. So that's a good news. And we're also working with Project C. And this is the one, the Harbor Boulevard SR47 interchange project. And I've been working with the resident engineer for this project. And before the foreclosure, there will be also a kind of minimal impact on this project. So at this point, so far so good. We're doing our best to make sure that we are coordinating all these projects in the vicinity of the Vincent Thomas Bridge project. I don't know if there's anybody from the city of Carson can give an update on their projects, their bridge project. I don't think I saw anywhere from the city of Carson. So anyway, that's all that I have for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Wilfred. I see Salvador Madrigal's hand up.
Just one quick update on Project I. That one is actually, I think Rajiv sent something a few weeks ago, but that one should be updated to say January 2026 through June 2026.
Okay, we'll update that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Salvador. Are there any more questions before we move on to the next section? Okay, thank you, Wilfred. And now I'll pass it on to Andy. Oh, sorry, Dr. Crystal, I see your hand up. My apologies.
Hi, sorry about that. Yeah, I actually have a question from the previous slides about there's going to be a light put at Drum Avenue. I don't know if you can speak to that, but what that's going to look like. I know that, you know, there's a lot of traffic that goes north on Drum from PCH. Is that going to try to are you guys going to try to cut that traffic out or do something
to the cameras or the map or the projects that Wilfred went over?
I thought they were saying there was going to be a temporary light. Is it the cameras or is there going to be a light added at Drum?
Diana, when I was speaking to the traffic control officers, and there was a location where we're going to place one at PCH and Drum Street. While I may not have the details, my understanding is the signal is to be placed there to facilitate truck travel through that intersection.
Okay, so there's still going to be, you know, the traffic on Drum then that won't be shut down going north to Con Global. I know it's a very busy intersection, that's all, and there's a lot of trucks that are turning, you know, unprotected left-hand turns onto PCH from Drum. So I was just curious. There will be a traffic officer there to direct traffic to smooth that, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I think that's that signal there itself. I think the premise of it is to account for those turn movements of which you mentioned from PCH to Drum.
Okay, because I could imagine the traffic getting really backed up on
Yes.
Drum if it's really heavy on PCH. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Robert Loya?
Yes, and this question is for Kenneth, responding to that question from Dr. Crystal. Kenneth, didn't we cover that camera will be permanently placed after this project is done, because this is a temporary signal that's going in place, but eventually be permanent?
And you're muted.
Sorry. So yes, there will be there are plans for a permanent signal there.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Robert. Okay, we'll keep going. So up next we'll have Andy Chen going over some details about the upcoming VTB construction field office. Andy?
Yeah, Diana, thank you very much. Before I start, just let you guys know the gentleman sitting next to me here is Mike Francis, the area construction manager for Caltrans, my supervisor. He will join here with me for the presentation. So for the field office, this will be the first order of the work for this project. As you can see the picture here, that's an overall picture of the Vincent Thomas Bridge. The red dot, that is our field office location. It will be located on the east side of the bridge, right at the beginning of the bridge. And then it's just another way showing that we are trying to work efficiently for this project, because with the magnitude of this project, we don't have time to drive in 30 minutes or 40 minutes back and forth. Every field issue has to be resolved on the spot. That's why we have a field office right next to the bridge, so we are ready for any kind of action on the bridge. Next slide, please. So here is a zoom-in view for that red dot location. As you can see, on there's a Caltrans office there. That's called Toll Plaza, and then at the bottom you can see there's a big right shoulder. So when we start install the field office, this will not impact the traffic, because we will unload the trailer in the big shoulder area, and then place the trailer into the place from the big shoulder area. So there will not be any traffic impact for this kind of operation. And this operation will be start probably end of the next week and finish before end of the year. So this will be our first order of work, which is a field office, and it will not have any traffic impact, and it will start next week and most likely finish before end of the year. All right, thank you. Diana, back to you.
Thank you, Andy. Mike Francis, is there anything that you wanted to add, or did Andy cover it all?
No, there'd just be, as the project gets closer to actual field work, they will add additional offices, but those additional offices initially will not affect any of the traffic, where the traffic drives.
Got it. Thank you both.
Thank you.
And that concludes the presentation for now, and we've made it to open discussion. So does anybody have any questions or comments? No questions, no comments? Yeah, we'll keep going with the remaining of presentation. Give me 1 second. Okay, so for action items, we have no action items to list, but we will upload the meeting minutes, the recording, and the presentation to our Vincent Thomas Bridge website, and this will be available in a few weeks. And for the next TAC meeting, it will be till January 20th of actually 2026, not 2025. My apologies, I haven't gotten used to writing 2026 yet. So in about a month, so we invite you to join us then. And again, this will be the last TAC meeting of the year. And if you have any questions beforehand, please feel free to reach out to us on our VTB project website. You can also reach out to me. It's my phone number and a QR code to our project website. So thank you so much for joining us on our final TAC meeting of the year. We'll see you next year. Thank you.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.